So it's big bad means that when we still got people do you have a bigger echo right now? Should be good stuff on that correct. Check before 1 2. 1 I don't get any numbers. What is that going to happen? It's still here in echo. Check 1 2. Just doing an experiment as well, through some points or very good. So, use back. You guys very all right, check. Good, good, good. Thank everyone who stopped by. I didn't do a multi-people co-ops here. Slept at the hospital last night. It was 6 to 10. In other words, didn't sleep much at all. Let's turn the G up a little bit. Turn the G up. G, that's outside. This. Check. I'm going to make sure I'm not eating myself to death. Okay. Go on from here. Oh, well, you're in the corner of the living room. Not needed. Can you not hear me right now? BH, can you not hear my audio right now? BH, can you hear me? Can you hear me, folks? Well, you can check. Very BH. Now I'm going to find the rest. All I need to do is be on my phone. Check one of you. Hello. I know what's going on. I only had to hear it. Take that off. Actually, I should just listen right here. Figured right there. Haha. Ta-da. What did I say before? Welcome back to Dimebag Darren World Headquarters. We're whirling, still spinning, here in the corner of my... Yay, sounds good. Yes, I'm supposed to sound. If I don't sound good, something's going wrong. And that could very well be me forgetting to do a thing, which is kind of what happened. All right, so let me tighten this up before it falls down on its own. Don't want that. Oh, it really wants to, though. Hang on. Trying a new camera position here, and it is challenging. Okay, it should stay there. Actually, let me tighten that up too. It's always something getting a little bit loose. You should always try new things, even if they're stupid. All right. Okay, so that is... Better keep these in some kind of order. So whatever one's up front, that's... Okay, we'll call that the overhead, this roll. Okay. And what did I want to do with this a second ago? Fart bubble. I was going to do something once I switched to here. Now I forget what the hell it is. I want that to be over there. Make that go a little smaller. I laugh because you're funny. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I think this and then that, and And this, see, this should be over here. So this is going to be my frame, the camera. This one is the coin over here. And then the final one is this up here. Okay, I can deal with that. I think that works. I know, eh? So, there's a long story. I did a live earlier about getting this box of Loonies that I'm on right now. It was kind of funny in the moment, but we shall see if the work was worth it. We're going to go ahead and take a look through roll number 1, and all we're really looking for is the king. If I find anything shiny or pretty, I'll set it aside. And I think I will set aside all the commemoratives that I come across and make a roll of commemoratives in the end, but we'll see what we get here. We may need this roll here as our filler roll, and I'll show you what I mean there. Ooh, we got something nice already. So we'll just drop this one in here, and we will show you what we got there. My options are. There we go. Yeah, that's all right. That works for me. The only thing I'm wondering about that is, could I get the picture a little sharper for you? Let's see if I can. I think that's a little better. All right, off we go. I'm just going to leave that there. We'll keep going through this here roll together. A little more like that. Good. That's working. What do we have here? That's the wrong color. It's silvery, but it's also $1. This is a weirdie. We're going to keep it aside. And this has definitely become the fill roll, that's for sure. Okay. 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 So this will be the fill roll. That means we just set it aside. And anytime any of the other rolls have something good in them, we will use rolls from the filler roll to stock that roll back up, and we will know that the rolls are as full as they were when we got them. Right? I think so. No, that's what I wanted to do. I remember now. Here, settings, camera, mirror my camera, flip, switch. Now. No. That's still backwards. But I wanted to, hang on. It's this one. When I go to settings and camera, it's this one. If I mirror the camera, oh. Okay, what if I was to do it this way? Unmirror the camera. Go to my other camera control. There. That's what it really looks like. So disorientating when you're... Yeah, see? That's right. Left hand, right. The left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. Now. Yeah, it looked plated, BH, or something. So, I'm a little concerned with it, and I will definitely check it out. I'm still playing. I'm just not hearing it. That's right. Fair enough. If I go that big, well, I suppose. Working this out for myself here, and actually, this is all right. I don't mind this. We're gonna go with this for a bit. Now we got another roll here to do. Let's get it. Let's get it done. Very nice shiny queen. You know, I'm gonna put this one on the bottom just for fun. Make sure shiny queen is right on the bottom for everybody to see. Have found as many as I think 2 kings so far in a whole box. There's another lucky Looney there. Is that the same one? Is it? It is. There we go. We got 2 of those so far. That means we found one. So that means we take one out of the filler roll. We drop it in there. We've already looked at the filler roll. We don't have to be concerned with what's there. We just grab one from the filler roll and put it in the roll that we're taking one out of, and that way we don't have to recount. And we got another one right here. That's the Toronto 2017. Comes from the set that the glow in the dark comes from. I just grabbed a replacement from the roll of, I'm going to put that one. That's a real nice one. I'll put that one on the top just for fun. If it's not super shiny, it is not going to be a king roll or a king coin, because those are, of course, brand new. So we don't really have to look too hard at any that are not super shiny. But of course, we'll keep our eye out for any commemoratives that come our way in order to make a whole roll full of commemoratives when we're done. That brings us to roll number 3. In the great scheme of things. Okay, let's put that one on the top. Bet it needs to be on the top. There we go. Put in it there. Must remember. As it is, before these go to the bank, I will throw them on the scale. And the scale is kind of like the ultimate arbiter. I can tell these things are 7 grams each, pretty much. So a swing of a little bit because of a different makeup of a roll. Ooh, we got an Oscar Peterson. Make sure that that's off. Put one in from the roll. Let me find my wire for the light that you're looking at there, because I think it could benefit from a slightly different light. Maybe that's just a little more accurate. Still a little bit too damn bright though. It's as low as I can get it. Yeah, the light glances off that in such a way. If I was to not light it. Actually, that looks pretty good too. And the color is pretty accurate. Let me get some upstairs lights. I'll switch them on in a sec. Let's get through this roll. And then I will change up the lighting ever so slightly. Get some more, M-O-A-R, more. I'll get some more. Give me more. Everybody remember that song? The way you are. The way you are. A nice shiny one for the top. Nothing else any good here. No, but we'll put a shiny one on. Okay, I'm going to change up that lighting here. Oh, move like a gazelle. Like a shop gazelle. All right, that doesn't look bad. We can go with that. That light's blaring me in the face, though. I don't think I like that much. All right. I think that brought the focus in just a little. Okay. Next roll. Roll number next one. If I'd like to be right here, I would want this to be right there. I'll make it a little bit bigger. There. That's nice. All right, let's get in it. In it to win it. Nothing there. I like to get one or two at the bottom set nice and flat so that the rest of them tend to fall in that way. And if you drop them in two at a time, I have found that they generally do fall flat. A lot of our American friends don't even re-roll. They just bring their coins back to the bank in a great big bag and let the machinery do it all. We don't do that. The bank would get mad. That's a nice shiny one. We'll put it on the top. Ooh, an unpainted Oscar Peterson. We're going to need one from the spares. There it goes. Make sure that roll's not collapsing in. Ooh, a painted Oscar Peterson. Another one from the rolls. And that's it. We're through it. We'll put the shiny one that came out earlier on the top. Done. Not bad so far. If you're into Oscar Peterson, he's showing up quite a bit. And lots of rolls to go. Lots of rolls to go. Lots of rolls to go. You know what? I need the chat up here. I'm so sorry. I'm a horrible host. Mainly because I'm too stupid to have the chat up. BH may be my only actual visitor, and I'm paying absolutely no attention to him. What a dummy. Give me just a sec here, BH. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Go to my own channel. Click on Box of Loonies. Make sure I'm muted. Russell Shell was here earlier too. That was awesome. Pop out chat. And then I put it on my big vertical screen where chat likes to live. And then I find the zoom and I zoom it big because then I can read it. And then actually I'm going to close this window. Beauty. All right, now we got a nice big chat up here. I'm here, dear Fleabag. Thank you. I'm here, Dimebag. Hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. You looking for Elvis? I'm looking for Elvis. Elvis is not in my building. We're looking for the king. Whoever king you like. Well, here's one here. It's a little bit dirty and dingy, but it is our next find as far as a commemorative is concerned. Well, that certainly wouldn't end up in anybody's book because it's ugly. But it is the coin commemorating the vote for the ladies, and that's a lady and her daughter. They are casting their votes, hopefully individually for the first time. Or maybe they're showing her, she's not quite of voting age there, so they're maybe just showing her Look, honey, look what I can do now. I'm not sure. Definitely supporting and celebrating the fact that women got the vote. And here we have another dirty but collectible with a smudge at the top and a painted caribou. That is the Klondike coin. So that's 2 out of that. I have to put two fillers in there, which I just did. But we got the women's right to vote, as they call it, the Klondike, and we got this one as well. We will just call that one the Tower. And we'll put in, leave a shiny one at the top. We'll try to put in a shiny one at the bottom and the shiny one at the top each time. Haha. Trick them all. But there won't be a pile of dingy ones inside, because there always are. We'll get back to showing you that one there. 2 to get us started. Another Toronto Transportation. Got quite a few nicer looking ones in my book ready for you. Now, why do I do this? Once I found one for my book, why do I need to keep doing this? And that's a darn good question I ask myself with some regularity. And it is because I have decided that my little niche in the world would be to supply coins to my friends, and not just one at a time. I would ask you to consider, as many in the coin community have, consider allowing me to curate a book for you. That would be a book of all the commemorative toonies or loonies or quarters, for that matter. And those are the ones I currently do, toonies, loonies, and quarters. And what happens is we make a deal where I basically go through and supply the nicest looking coins I possibly can from all the important years, and then some that are not so important. And we come to a price, and I send them to you. Jack Gallman, Lola Udi, a number of other people, Mr. Boudreau, all have received books from me at one time or another, and I'd love to make one for you. So, a toonie book with about 60 toonies in it, the book and the work, is under $2. I think it was about $175 for the book. And there's a lot of face value there, of course, but there is no silver, I'll tell you that. And coins come from circulation, meaning that they're found the way I'm finding coins right now, but I don't keep any of the ones that aren't awesome. And when I find some more awesome ones, I go into my book and I decide, are they awesomer than the one I've already got waiting for you? Or do I throw that one back and keep an even more awesomer coin? So I'm always awesomizing the book. Something with a big splurch of dirt like that on it would never be awesome enough to make it into the book. So we got a replacement for that one. We got a couple flat ones in the roll. We're still really just looking for the king. I need more king coins, so hopefully when you ask me for a book, I have all the coins I need to give you all the way up to and including Mr. King. I believe that one's called Confederation. Oops. Oh, come on, fumble fingers. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all these rolls in this one sitting. What you call it? I opened all the rolls first because they were machine closed on both sides. So I took the time to unroll them. Oh, a Grey Cup. Nice. It's our main prize for the football teams in Canada. We've been doing it for a lot of years. More years than the Super Bowl. A lot more. The old Grey Cup. Okay. Somebody put a shiny one on the top. Thank you. Fleabag, Christopher, Beach, Ringer, to the cold wind scattered showers. Hope the barbecue steak. Hope the clear from out. Somebody in the money jar last night. No, next person picked wins it. Ooh. Money jar. Who's got the money jar? Somebody win money jar? Who's doing money jar? 4 loonies and 4 nickels. Only 2,000 case I've found here so far. 4 toonies and 4. You found some nickels, did you? I haven't actually gone looking for nickels, but I had one in my hands the other day and misplaced it. I fell into my hands quite normally. Well, that's not nothing to show you. Put that back. Yeah, I did have a nickel, but Sir Benji, there we go. Sir Benji. He was gone for a little while, but he's back. Sir Benji. Oh, and Oscar rears his head again. Back on that piano for Mr. Peterson. He's got quite the story, that fellow. He started off playing other than piano, but life got in the way. And so piano is where he landed, which we are quite happy about because he's... What the hell is that? Oh, another Oscar Peterson for 1. But that's not what the hell was that was, because I know what an Oscar Peterson is. Okay. Gee, did I just get 2 Oscars out of this one? I think it needs 2 fillers. Okay. Put that back. What the hell's this? This isn't a coin of any kind, I don't think. I'm not sure. Hang on, let's see. PC.ca Foundation? Found. Well, that's how we get ripped off, boys and girls. Paid $2 for this piece of shit. Oh, sorry, dear. Oh, some kind of a charity thing. Wish I knew what kind of charity I'd just given $2 to, but okay. Sure. Sure, I gotta put another coin in there for that one. Okay. My darling wife is on the phone. I have to keep my expletives to a minimum of 0, so that was a oops. Tiny oops. We'll check that. Well, there's another roll that I didn't even peel the top of. I left it out because it had an obvious non-Canadian coin as an ender. I'm going to talk to the bank about that one. I already have that particular coin. It's a €2, which I guess is worth more than one. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try to keep it if I can, but we'll see. I'll just search that roll at the bank. It's, like I said, machine closed on both ends. And we found a lucky leaf. What makes it lucky is it has to do with the Olympics, and it has the Olympic mark on it. It's not lucky because it's clean and pretty, because it's neither one of those. Could be a shopping cart token. Yep. Oscar, a 7-time Grammy winner. Went through a few Grammys and probably a few pounds. You know what I'm saying? All right. We need another one. That's what we got so far. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4 painted Oscars and an unpainted Oscar, an assortment of that plated one, this liar, whatever it is. We got a painted Klondike, and all the rest of these so far. Just giving you a recap. Little recap. What we got so far. But four. This is like an Oscar pile. I'm just going to make an Oscar pile. Not a Gomer pile. No, sir. No, sir. An Oscar pile. All right. Let's get into another roll. Very shiny on the top, but it's a queen. And if it's a queen, it's not a king. Nick Molnar, thank you for stopping by, sir. We're going through a few rolls of Canadian $1 coins, the good old Looney, to see what comes up. And I'm doing my streaming all with no picture in the big box. Yeah, look what we just found. This exactly Looney sized, not a Looney in my Looney roll. Not very cool. Thank you, Mr. Charity, whoever you are, for making your coin exactly the size of a Looney so it would easily hide in a Looney roll. We really appreciate that in the banking and numismatic business. Please make slugs. Look who comes up. No, get lost already. Give the spotlight back to Oscar. At least he's real. I just grabbed another one from the pile there. That's a very shiny. We'll put it on the end. Some of these in my hands are so dirty. And we'll put a shiny one at the top. Do it again. I find that my heart will never bend. Feel it again. I know. It is believing it. Well, I want to, yes. I'm waiting for my meds to kick. A lot of pain right now. So, hang in there, Nick. Hopefully, the meds will do their thing and you will be possible to... in fact, if you wanted to, I would give you the link, of course, to come on up. I've streamed with Mr. Molnar on many occasions, and I would offer him the co-pilot seat on any given day or night. Good guy to have around, unless he's been in the shed. I don't mean if he's going out to the shed, that's still good. But if you catch him about 45 minutes later, then you got a happy-go-lucky Nick. You don't know, you never know what you might get. Could be anything at all. He could be trying to jump off the roof of the shed. He might be licking coins. You don't know what's happening. But that's with Nick Molnar and during one of his lives. So get the bell rung so you know when the live is happening. And then check out Nick and encourage him to lick coins. Don't do that. Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him. Encourage him. Encourage him. Don't lick coins. Lick coins. Don't encourage him. Lick coins. Sorry, what? Anyway. All right, we got another ladies voting deal. A big wire in the way. Get that shiny, ugly thing out of the way, wreaking havoc with my light. My lights. We got another. That is the Klondike, painted and not even full of goop. Well, the ladies make another appearance. And I forgot to add 2 coins to the roll. Let's do that right now. I think it was 2. Again, we'll be weighing these on the way out to be sure. That's a lucky Looney there. Got another lucky Looney set to the side already. Oops, not going in there. Go in there. Oh, a black Toonie, or black Looney. Black from use? I don't know. I don't know what did that. But no sign of the king. No sign of the king. Alright, so let's just here and we'll put that on the Oscar pile. And I was going to show you that because it came up. Another lucky loony of one kind or another from a particular year. And of course, having to do with the Olympics. That's that one we just did, right? Right? That one seems short. Yeah, I shorted it. I think that's right. We'll figure that out after every roll. Will be double check. How to keep a relationship with the bank open. Kimmy from Kimmy's Lounge. Thank you, Kimmy, for coming by. H. Ringer says, check out Nick Molnar. He's a super Molnar. He is. Super and Molnar. That doesn't make him a bad guy. Not working yet, the man says. Well, give him time or take twice as many. One of the two. Oh, there's another lucky loony right there. We'll just think it's the exact same one that's under there right now, actually. Is it? Yeah, and another filthy example, right? Nothing pretty. The whole trick of today will be to, as you already know, find the king, but the idea, of course, is to find him before he circulates much. Get him out of there before he gets all beat up. I did run into a king toonie already that somebody decided it would be important to give his face a great big X, which they did. Forgive me, moving the microphone around a little bit here. Too many and Nick will be asleep. I slept at the hospital yesterday night for a sleep study. Hopefully they'll figure me out. Start getting me some good rest. That would be nice. I like good rest when I can get it. If I was to take this. Separating. Ooh, very shiny. We'll put that one on the top. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put that one on the bottom. It's so shiny. I like it. Nice example. It's a nice example of what's not in this roll. You'll find no more like this. This is the only one you're going to get that is as pretty as this is. So enjoy it. I'll put it on the outside of the roll for you, so you can't miss it. I just need one more nice one for the top. See, that's a nice one. That's an older one, 2006, and it's good looking. Not what we're looking for today, but... Oh, a UN. First UN. That's the UN Charter. I'm not sure that I agree with the thing, but that's the coin that celebrates the signing of the UN Charter. Not because I know what it is and I'm against it, but because I don't know what it is and I don't know whether I'm for or against it. Ooh. And an unpainted Oscar Peterson to round things out. Oh, and if you can imagine, before it's all said and done, another. Ladies can vote. Ladies, get on out there and vote next time. All you Canadian ladies that might hear this and all you Canadian gentlemen who might hear this. The following is a completely partisan statement. Fuck Trudeau. The following has been a completely partisan statement. Well, some kind of large aircraft is very close. Speaking of large aircraft, here we are in June in Abbotsford, British Columbia, and that means we are very close to the Abbotsford Air Show. Abbotsford Air Show brings together militaries from around the world, bringing their cool fighter jets and things like that. Some of their biggest transport planes you'll get to look at, walk through. That's a nice, very nice 2006, actually. You know what? Just for fun, I'm going to set that aside. It's a nice enough one to take a look at what's in the book. The first time the peacekeepers have come up today. There they are. We got a radio man. We got a guy with some binoculars. I think we need a replacement coin there. And another dude. Not sure what his job is. He's probably like a sniper. Canadian snipers are well known to be some of the most active, having held world records for max snipe. We have used up all the coins aside from one in the refill roll. Oh, that one there. A good one? Yeah, it's a good one. So we're going to need another refill roll. At this point, not much worth keeping. Maybe one or two, but that's it. I don't really need any more Oscar Petersons, which is a crime because I found a whole pile of them. But truth be told, I have pages of them, and they were captured a little while back. Like, these have had some time to beat around the bush, you know what I mean? Whereas the Oscars I got earlier are nicer, maybe. Ooh, and speaking of nice, I'll grab this one. These ones don't always look quite this nice, so pretty happy and give it a little ooh for that one when it came across, because usually they're a little bit older. And that one's, well, older. Same year, I suppose. But, yeah. That's a Confederation. That on the top. And smell some kind of lunch going on. I don't know what that is, but it smells good. Very, very well, maybe. I'm not too sure. Wow. Those are both lucky loonies right off the hop. So we'll get to them in a moment. Not sure if they have one in Comox. I'll say this. If there is one in Comox, it is a smaller one, because I know the Abbotsford Air Show is really big. The Abbotsford Airport is an international airport, so there's room to land fairly big planes. Mind you, Comox is a military base. So I would be not surprised if they have a little demonstration there, and maybe even bring in some others from other people from other places. Wouldn't surprise me. Okay, so what did we get here? Just clear these out of here. This pile's getting to be a little bit nutty. Fire it away. Just get rid of it entirely. Strip it right out of there. So once again, the 2017 Toronto Transportation, as we call it, or as I call it. And a couple of matching Lucky Loonies. Oops. Whoopsie. Pretty soon I'm going to have coins on the floor. I really don't want coins on the floor. I don't know if this other one is plated, but it likely is. And the thing is with it, they did make some commemorative silver coins at different times that are the exact same as the not silver ones. So could in the end be something like that. All right. The beauty of a box of Loonies is that there's lots of rolls in that box. So we will continue. Not a bad looking one from the year that it was, about 2000 something or other. I didn't quite see. But it was clean enough. Clean enough. When it's time to look by the year, I would take a whole box and then sort them out by year. And you'll notice that some years are just like, you just get rolls of them. And some years, you get very few. And that's a good thing to do, because if you're trying to do a stock and you notice which ones are very few. We got an Oscar Peterson. Hang on, actually there's nothing under the scope. Let's get that Oscar Peterson. Let's get it out there. Let me tell you something. Oh, that's regular. They changed the composition a little bit, so the actual color of these does vary. Because over the years there have been different planchettes used, different compositions of metal. I believe I need one for that Oscar Peterson, and then that's a done roll. Another roll. These are paint. Oh, this has Oscar Peterson on the top, so kind of know where we're going with that now, don't we? Oscar. So let's pour these out. Start with the spare that I just grabbed from the spares. Ooh, very shiny. Every time I see a very shiny, I hope for a king. And I'm so often disappointed. And another Klondike. Oh, come on. What's this? Oh. This is not, I thought it was foreign for a moment. It's the Vancouver. And I got a few real nice ones of those. There's around the Inukshuk, which is the shape of that in the middle. That's a rock sculpture that indigenous people would put to show you that you're on the right track. And that rock sculpture is called an Inukshuk. And the Inukshuk shows you the way. So behind it, those beautiful open fields on coins that are not too battered up look real nice. So that's what I look for when I find that particular coin, is some really nice clear open fields behind that Inukshuk. I have already managed to fill this roll back up because I did get another UN unpainted and another Klondike out of there. So they catch the light the wrong way, they're hard to see. Roll another number one. Roll number another one. This is exactly what I said. Kimmy with Beach in Alfie. I love Canada. I've been to Ottawa, though. It's so beautiful. How many rolls have I got left? Half a box. Why is leaves spelled like that? Leaves, because they're the maple leaves. They're not the maple leaves. They are the leaves. It is not referring to the leaves of a tree, but to a hockey team. They're the Leafs. But you're right. In English, they would be the leaves. But would that be in contrast to the stays? You would have the stays and leaves? Yeah, see, it gets complicated when you think about it. Don't think about it. gets complicated. Looking through all these stupid rolls, what is it that I'm looking for? I look through all these rolls, and all I see is just the queen. I go through roll after roll. I think this is gonna take a toll. I'm gonna put the shiny one on the top, 'cause it's a flop. But grab another roll, 'cause that's the way it goes. Didn't want to... Oh, you do your thing, Nick. I wouldn't, I want you to, in fact. You have a completely different crowd than I do. Well, not really, but you have a way bigger crowd than I do, so don't disappoint them, bro. I don't have a schedule, and I didn't even consider who else may need to stream, but please do not keep yourself from following your schedule. The schedule is more important than a lot of other things to your viewership. Those people who are loyal to you, and you have 3,000 of them, Nico. So you got to let her rip, Tater Chip. Me, I'm pretty random. I will do this and talk about the reason for doing this, which means I already have a king in my book, and I don't need to find another king coin till they make more. But if I want to be able to send you a king coin in your book, I'm going to need more. And that's exactly what we're doing now. I'm only looking through these in order to find beautiful examples that I can put in my storage book of any of these things. Like when they come out looking like this one, where it's pretty shiny still, and I know that that's from a few years back, I am going to check my book to be sure that I have a row of those that look at least as nice as that one does. And if that one's nicer than any one of the 6 or so that I've got in my book, out one of them will go. So that the day you say, Darren, I need a book. And Jack got a book of all the Loonies. I sent him the commemoratives and examples of the regular years. And I think we hit, there were 61 Loonies in the book. So that doesn't exactly translate to $61 from you, but pretty close. I think you will appreciate my work. If indeed you would like to get a book of Loonies off me, probably in that same area of dollars and cents as Jack, but probably not. Now, Jack bought 2 other books off me, so Jack was a special case. But you will see. There are reasons why people do get books off me, and the reason why is because I'm not about enterprise of making books. I'm kind of about the hobby of looking through coins. So you guys facilitate my hobby and make it worthwhile for me to do this. And I make sure you get the Canadian coins you need for your collections without spending a harm and a leg. And of course, because they come out of circulation, you may get special ones in the future to replace uncirculated ones and different ones from mint sets, or who knows. But you'll have your set and you'll be replacing maybe a space holder, right? But that's cool. You got space holders in our books, right? I know I do. You just make sure you're feeling good, and then you fire up your stream, Nick, if you're still there. You gotta keep your people happy. You gotta give the people what they want. I'm taking a quick look through these because I want to find the shiny one. I'll put that shiny one on the bottom for everyone to see. These other ones, none of them are shiny. They're all yucky. Yucky, yucky, yucky. That's a pretty shiny one. Maybe we'll save that one for the top. And trick them all again in believing it's a super shiny, nice clean roll, which it's not. The good old circulated roll that, oh, there's a lucky Looney, and that's an unusual lucky Looney. Only unusual from the point that we didn't find a ton of them already. Yeah, we did. I thought it was the other one. That's the same one. Oh, that's a very shiny. Pardon me. Wow, that was a frog. Okay, so we do have another one here. That's also a lucky Looney. Put another in the roll from the pillars. And put the shiny one on the top. A shiny on the bottom and a shiny on the top. That'll trick them. Thank you, BH, for posting up Nick. Yeah, Nick's a really good guy, Kimmy. One of my long-term buds. And a Canadian. So you got to give him that. Gotta find a really nice shiny one for the bottom. Where is that super? Well, that might be it right there. Ooh, that's it right there. Oh, and it sure is. Okay. We'll put this one on the bottom. Nice. Not perfectly good at working my mute button over here, but I really like having it. It's about a $70 item for a little button, but it goes in line with your microphone, and you just hit the button when you want to call. I like that. That's like radio station, you know what I'm saying? We're going to buzz our way through this box and just see what it gets us. Ooh. Well. Wouldn't it be nice if it was a Cheerios? The 2000 Sacagawea. Thank you, US of A. That needs to stay here. Sacagawea. But not one sign of the king. Wow. That was super shiny. Let's keep that one at the top. Just for... want that one. Not one Grey Cup. Oh, and a not a Klondike, an Equality. We need 2 more for those 2. Put the shiny on the top. We'll show off these 2. The Grey Cup. And our first brush with the Equality one. That's that one there. Little snot-nuts nose on that one. Hey, snot nose. Kimmy wants to know where to visit BH. Maybe you got some opinion. Whether it's the North Shore or the South Shore. Well, the ladies are once again voting. Very first coin of the new roll. Right away we get... wait a second. I want a nice shiny one. That's a shiny one. That was... we'll put it in. Now I'm close enough. Ooh. 2007. It actually looks kind of nice. I'll show you what I mean. Okay. That's not bad for 2007. We may just retain that one for comparison purposes. It doesn't really get it anywhere. It may not stay, but I'll have a row of 2007s in the book, and I will look, and who knows? Oops. Nope. I am so smart. SMRT. I mean, SAMRT. Smart. You, green yuck. I hate coins with green yuck on them. I suppose you could wash these every now and then, that it wouldn't hurt to put them through some kind of a wash mechanism through the bank system, you know, like once they're out there for once a coin hits a certain number of years, it's diverted to the washing system where it gets cleaned. And then next thing you know, you're not spreading diseases around because people never realized how many rode on the outside of coins. Maybe. I don't know. If there were serious diseases on the outside of coins, many of us would be long dead. I'm just saying. I don't glove up. I just muck around with the rest of society with the mucky mucks and the hoi floy. Touch me. Touch my coins. Touch my coins again. Touch my coins a third time, and I own you. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Ooh, and there's a... Ooh, and there's a... Oop, and there's a... Oop, and there's a... Come on! Oop, and there's a... So how many there's is that? 5. That takes care of another whole roll, pretty much. 1, 2, 3, 4... Shiny one for the top, 5. Okay, well that one spat out a bunch of little winners, right? Let's go over those together for a moment. Okay. So you guys know the Lucky Looney? Good old Toronto Maple Laughs made an appearance. Actually, I'm going to take a big pile of these right now, and I'm just going to stack them quick in a roll. That's a Peterson. They're all over the desk here, and they're going to end up on the floor real quick. So I'm just going to throw them in a roll fast before bad things happen. That Sacagawea separate, because that will not be going home. We'll keep that plated one separate because whether it's plated or silver, it's unusual, and we'll keep it. A couple of these Lucky Loonies really did look nice. A couple of these other ones really do look horrible. Go in there now. Got more than a roll's worth here, of course, but not really looking to make a roll as much as I am to roll them out of the way. Grab all the Oscars. Sorry about the delay, kids. Appreciate your patience. I'll roll this one so that the Oscar is to the bottom. You can't see any of this. Please stand by. The broadcasters in your area, in cooperation with the FCC and other authorities, have combined to bring you this check. Check, check, check. Oscar. There are 3 Oscars we got out of that roll. We got this really nice... By the year, I'm going to put that in a special spot. I'm going to put this one in a special spot. Sacagawea goes to the special spot. These 2 here go there. Really nice Toronto Maple Leafs. I hope that one is a cool one. Not this one, actually. This one's pretty good, but I have another one that's even shinier that will end up likely in the book and then hopefully sent out to one of you guys. Unless it's better than the one in my book, and then it's an upgrade for me. And I tell you, I don't often look in my own book for upgrades. I think the ones in there are pretty good, although I probably should be checking them regularly to see if I'm getting any upgrades. I kind of haven't been. Oh, we got a few more rolls to go. Savannah, Georgia. That's Kimmy. She lives near Savannah. Savannah. No, we say Savannah. I don't think we say Savannah. That wouldn't make no sense, since the word is Savannah. All right, Queen, give way for the king. I really need some king action here. Some king action. Doesn't feel good. This roll, this box is not really giving me any kind of king action at all. Oscar Peterson. Jesus, Oscar. You like it and everything. We got a shiny for the top. Reasonably shiny. And of course, wow, if you need any Oscar Peterson coins for your collection, let me know. I apparently have a ton of those, for sure. All right. I would actually, at this point, be happy if I broke one king out of this box. And with that, I've probably hexed myself to find one king. And that would be if I'm lucky at this point, because the odds are stacked against me. We've gone through the majority of the rolls, and we have not found the king yet. But if he was your king, you would search the world high and low. As a loyal soldier of his army and of the royal guard, it would be my job to find the king at all costs. Dead or alive, I must bring him back for either a fitting burial or time on the throne. Another lucky Looney. One from the rolls, shiny on top, done. My leg's falling asleep. Oh boy. Couple more rolls to go and we are through a box. Maybe we can even go and get another box. But actually probably could. I have some other coins I gotta bring in anyway. It's a nice shiny one. We'll save that one for the top. Did I put a shiny one in at the bottom? Yeah. Man, I want some king action. Come on, king. No king. Shiny one on the top. Good times. That's a shiny. Shiny one on the bottom, so everybody can see it. Ooh. Got the tower. A few shiny ones in this roll. I'm afraid this is the box that never heard of the king. This is a box that never heard of the king, but certainly knows Oscar Peterson very well. We found another Peterson. $7.10, thank you for stopping by. The glow-in-the-dark coin is a $2, what we call toonie. These are called loonies because of the bird, the loon on them. And when we came up with the $2 coin, it just naturally referred to the thing as the toonie. And 2017, Canada's 150th anniversary, we put out the glow-in-the-dark toonie, our 150th anniversary toonie, which is just out there in circulation. So you can go through boxes and find them, but they've also been out there since 2015, so 2017. So yeah, usually not so pretty. Speaking of pretty, shiny one on the top, and another Toronto Maple Laughs. Yeah, if you're in the States, you're in good shape because you can do half dollars, and half dollars have the possibility of silver. In fact, I feel bad if you don't find some silver, it seems. And that's pretty good because at least you guys got silver to find. Here in Canada, the Mint has a program called, just thinking of what it was called exactly, the Alloy Recovery Program. And the Alloy Recovery Program may as well be called the Silver Recovery Program, because it means they go through all the change and take the silver coins out. So as far as any large silver coins, not going to find them. There's the dollars, we don't even use that size of dollars anymore. It's like a Morgan-sized dollar kind of thing, so you not quite that big. Not going to be using those. And of course, the only things that you might find silver in is in quarters and dimes. And I think it'd be pretty hard to find one in quarters. Not impossible, but pretty hard. And if you did a fair bit of searching, I would say almost likely that you would still find them in dimes, because the dimes just they're so small. I think that maybe there's more silver hiding out in them. Wow, that's a real nice shiny one. We'll put that one right on the bottom. That's where it belongs. It is so shiny, it will blind people. But no luck. Not so many rolls left. And no king. I feel like I'm going to have to go to the bank with my little card showing them the coins with the kings so they believe that they're out there. A couple of times you mention it to them and they're, you know, if you've ever talked to people at the bank who handle a lot of money, money is just a thing to be handled at that point. It's no longer an Oscar Peterson and a real shiny. If I keep the Oscar Peterson, I'm going to have to put something else back in there. Make it that one. Super shiny on the top. Ooh, that makes a looks like a very promising roll. I found a very unusual electric car in the wild there yesterday. An electromechanica Solo. That somebody got the license plate Han. So we're looking at Han Solo. That was pretty good. There's that Inukshuk I was talking about. I have used up the second filler roll. Oh, there's an Oscar Peterson. I don't know if I really want to start another filler roll right now or how I want to work this. Oh, and a UN. Okay, so there is at least 2 more that I would need. More. Shiny one on top. Call that a done roll. Put these 2 aside. Oscar Peterson, another UN. Another roll. Orange Peach Bama. White Sands, a beautiful peach. Always red flags. Oh, it sucks. Red flag mean like sharks or what? Or unhealthy water? That would suck. Yeah, just don't let it touch your skin and you'll be fine. Nice and shiny. Still a queen. Put it on the top. I'm afraid so, sir. Right on the top. Very nice. All right, let's put the super shiny one in, or that one jumped. Is it nicer? Not. Put that one at the bottom. The beginning of our super shiny roll. Super shiny. Oh, well, what do we have here? Well, there you go. It is what it is. Whatever the hell that is. We'll have to get the coinoscope out later to figure out what we're looking at. But that is that for that. Which brings me to the last roll we're going to do today. We have found a good healthy heap of commemoratives, and that is for sure. I wish we had found some we needed, but we really don't need anything but the king, so that narrows it right down. I mean, if I find one from a certain year, like a normal Looney with the Looney, or normal Looney with the Looney on it, and not a commemorative, and it is cool enough and nice enough to make me go, wow, that's a good looking coin. What year is that from? Ooh, look at that. Didn't see one of these until now. That's the Navy one. All right. Put a couple of shinies at the top. Now. I think we looked through this one once. I'm going to double check. Nope, you did not. There's an Oscar Peterson right there. Oscar Peterson unpainted. This roll is going to be severely short. Oscar Peterson non-painted. Okay. Wow, what a huge day for the Oscar Petersons this time around. All right. Just for the fun of it, we're going to pop one roll and we are going to count it. First, I'm going to find a nice shiny one for the bottom. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, and 3 is 5. Okay, so we have our 25 coins in this roll. Unfortunately, all the rolls are exactly the same. That is the same wrapper. So this weighs 165, just like I'd expect. Duck down. All right, thanks to the power of the Sharpie, we fold this over, put a nice big dot on the top, and then our mark on the side. Done. 163. Remembering that these coins are 7 higher. There you go. 7 grams each. 163 is, or sorry, 163 is full. $162 also full. $164 full. Dot. Mark. $158. We'll set that one aside for a moment. 162. That'll be fine. $165, also fine. $164, perfect. $165. $157. Suspect. 165. Banga binga bongo. 158. 162. 165. 160. I'm going to check that one. 163.4. That'll be fine. $159 getting checked. 161's good. I'll do a secondary check with that one for height, just to see if it measures up to the height of neighboring rolls, because the height would be obvious too. 166. It did measure up on the height test, so that'll work. $156. 165. $500 yen, yeah? 164, nice. That works. $166. Yeah, I don't want to be shorting the bank, you know, as it is. At most of the banks I deal with, they already know what I'm all about, so I don't have to explain myself anymore, which helps. $165. $159. Let's work on this. Make it zeroed here. $164. $156. $163. $157. $168. $164. $162. $162. $167. I'm gonna check that one. $163. All right, so we got a couple of these to double check because their numbers didn't come out right. So this will be a manual count of this roll. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 25. Certified. Certified. 25. Two, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 18, 20, 25. I'd rather double check than give extra money. And so far, I hadn't made any mistakes. And shiny one on the bottom. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Ooh. I count 24. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 24 it is. Not anymore. 25 it is. Caught one. We caught one. Now, if I could find an extra one in one of the rolls, because that one was short. 2, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, damn, 24. There's another 25 now. $167, but counted to 25. Hello. Hey.
Car, this thing fucking goes somewhere got to where to fucking drop off some lights in this place. I'm gonna drop there. It's fucking hot. He's crying. He's so hot.
Mm-hmm.
So I will be there for, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes or so. Maybe.
Oh. All right. See you then.
And then very long now.
No worries.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. I'll give you a call.
Yep. We're gonna get the tank. Did I tell my wife now? Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, fudge, 24. 165. That's what we expect. Yeah, fair enough. Got to do this right. Got to be done correctly if it's going to be done at all. We got 2 in there. There's 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 25. Nice. Don't need another one for this one. Let's do 25. Get the dot on it. Get the mark on it. Get it in the box. At the bottom if you can. 2, 4. Depth 24. $161. Two, 4, 10, 12, 13, 16, 18, 20, fucking 24. God damn it. Son of a buzzball. Okay. At this point, we're just wrapping it up so we know we can go back to the bank. Messing around here. Super shiny. That is a super shiny. 1, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24 again. 25. And the bottom. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24. Son of a duck. I don't know why I lost the power to count to 25, but alright, fine. Must have found quite a few in the roll. You're going back, Oscar. I honestly don't need you anyway, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bud. Okay. So here we have 1, 2. This one on the bottom? No, it didn't. Flip them around. There we go. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 18 in this one. Yes.
I'll be there in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
18. Okay, let's see how that works out. Well, this is that one. Okay. Well, let's count it, and if it's good, send it. Ugh. Hilarious. Oscar Peterson. Oscar. Hilarious. This whole thing is, yep, it is. All whatever. This is like last time. Okay, never mind. Put these ones over here. We won't be using any of them. Not right yet. Let's put away quick. I'm gonna have a tank to deal with in just seconds. At this point, I'm keeping all of these until next time around. It doesn't matter where I put them. Keep those other weird coins separate. Put all my keepers in one place. Get them in a box and get them out of the way. Quick. There's a tank on the way. All right, kids, that's the box we went through. I hope you had a good time while we did it. I gotta go. Gotta do things. All right. I've been muted. I don't know. Okay, so that's it. We're out of here. That's the one. No, that's this one. Okay. Yeah, you've heard me all along, right? Oh, I know it's crazy. Okay, so I promised to do something for a buddy. He's about to pull up. I gotta go. Thank you very much for being part of my stream today. If you're visiting briefly or for a long time, whatever it was, and please consider getting a book from me so that I'm not doing this for no reason at all. From Dimebag Darren World Headquarters here in the corner of my living room. Goodbye.